What have I told some of y'all? Impose your will. Hook, elbow, body, elbow, right round. So we're gonna talk about how to defend this technique. And create leg nice and light, cross, leg kick, body kick. I want everybody to do this for me. This is gonna sound stupid, but I want everybody to put your weight on your back leg and tap your front foot. You feel how light your front foot is? If you feel your body weight going forward, that means your back, you don't have your weight on your back leg. This is also how we would launch our teep, right? Okay, that's why our front leg needs to be light, right? When you're in your stance, it should be 70% on the back, 30 on the front. If you can't do this without going forward, that means your weight is in the wrong spot. You need to redistribute your weight. Look, we're gonna talk about 3 things you don't wanna do when you do this front kick. Watch my right leg, step, kick. Notice when I touched the pad, my knee was what? Bent, okay? Yes, it is a push kick, but that's not how I gain power to push my target away. My power is created with the pop in my hip and the swing of my arm, right? The second thing, they'll literally put the foot on the pad and then push. You gotta think that foot's gonna be there for a split second. They're gonna trap it, catch it, do whatever they wanna do with it and get it out of the way and attack you, right? My knee is gonna come up, I execute, and then I recoil, right? I'll see this a lot. Landing in this position, let's make sure we're coming back to the starting point. I'm gonna stick my foot out and punch. Notice I didn't hit with my complete entire flat part of my foot. I hit with just the ball. For the last 30 seconds, this is what we're gonna do. Every time I say go, we're just gonna throw our teeth. Boom, okay? And then right back to the tapping. Go. Nice, swing the arm. Go, go, go. Boom, yes, one more, and go. I said before we started the class, we're gonna talk about how to defend this technique, right? Stopping this technique because of its energy and the motion that it's going, like forward and pretty heavy and hard, is gonna be difficult. So we're just gonna knock it off track. The motion that we're gonna make with our left hand is very simple. I'm gonna use my left hand to kind of make a scoop. Also, when I'm doing this, my feet are gonna move backwards. Boom. Because if I have one of these guys that are coming in with his teeps, they're right there, and they're coming in with a big step and boom. If I don't move, it may get through still. It also helps me set up my next counterattack. If I defend and I stay too close, I won't be able to hit because my space is not there, right? So nice and slow, he feeds his lead teep. I defend with my left hand, scooping, coming back to my head. Notice I've got this really sweet counter, right to the back of the leg, right? It's a simple defend and counter drill, right? He'll feed that left teep. I'll defend with my left hand, create space, and kick the back of the leg, okay? Common things that I'll see that people will do incorrectly when the teep comes is they'll parry and go this way. So straight line back. Look at that. I got my attack, right? You see what I'm doing? Straight back, attack right away. Create space, boom, let the kick rip. As right after I parry, instead of pulling to this, I'm gonna pull to this. See? Watch the shoulder, slow motion, and then crack with that left hook. This is nice because you get people that will teep and boom, put their hands down, boom. You guys have seen wrestling before, you're getting ready to set up that clothesline, right? Well, look, my shoulder's here, boom, and then I got my nice high head hook. You also notice too, I'm not going where? Back, right? So I'm staying rooted on this one. Because if I do back up, that's too far. Attack comes in, boom, right? My left hook's coming right over the top, crack. I'm gonna get a nice shot there. So now, let's do more than one counter attack. So we gotta finish it up, we gotta do some cleanup work. So our combo here, I defend the teep, cross, hook, leg nice and light, and then kick to the body. Watch the transition from leg to body kick. Step, boom, step, boom. From the top, parry, cross hook, leg, body. Last round, someone was like, hey, I feel kind of jammed up. I'll show you why. Because realistically, after I get cracked with this right hand, the space will be created, right, after I get hit. And if space isn't created here, it's gonna be created there. Right? So let's be realistic with our hold too. You see the space I gave him? It was right as he was hitting with his hands. On the cross, I step back, hook, bop, bop, kick, kick. Okay, create room for your partner, okay, because that's more realistic. So defend, hook, elbow, body, elbow, right round. On this combination, you guys notice there's a lot of torso, turning, right? Rotation. Hook, elbow, body, elbow, right round. Bam, 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 bam. Don't forget when you throw the elbow. See? I stepped. One, I want to close the gap. But two, I also want to make this body shot even more deceiving, right? Harder to see. And it's really hard for him to pick it up if I'm here instead of here. Like he may be able to see it. But I've crashed in. If he blocks this, I still got it. If he blocks the elbow from this space, he can pull those things off where he's at and guard now. But now, if I'm here, I sneak it in. I may hold my elbow up there until I'm ready to rip, right? Does this make sense? Right? So make sure we take that little tiny step forward. And it's not gonna slow you down at all, because if you look at it, watch when I take my step. From the transition of the hook, right? You see it? I'm hooking, not coming back and then stepping. It's pop, boom. Now I'm right in his face, right? You see? And then a lot of things can just happen from there, right? Who knows?
So just before the roundhouse, when you post up, is that for you to step back or you're pushing them forward?
What have I told some of y'all? Impose your will. And imposing your will would not be going backwards, but standing your ground and pushing them, right? So when I go to create that space, I go hook, elbow, body hook, elbow, bum, look at me. I'm rooted. And then I fire, right? I am in no way gonna back up from this. I actually wanna take that mindset out of my head completely about backing up, unless it's for a defense. If you back up, nothing happens. If I back up too far, I can't attack him. And if I try to attack him, he's gonna see it coming, right? So we stay in this space that we call the box. This is where we wanna stay. If I wanna move away from him, it's angling, right? Does that make sense? If I wanna back up to create space, if I'm tired, that's okay, right? And I get that. It's okay to back up a little bit, create some room, and reset, right? But not when we're like in the moment there, right? I want to impose my will physically and mentally, right? And if that's just me standing in my space and not letting him go backward or forward and just making him feel stupid from trying to get away from me, yeah, that's a piece of the game. So impose your will. Left hand goes out, pop, right in the chest, boom. Make him to go backwards. All right, y'all ready? Smile.
1, 2, 3. Good.
All right, serious now.
In company.
Hand up, make a mean face, not an ugly.